We wanted to create a space where young autistic children and young adults are seen and celebrated, and neurodiversity is at the heart, really, of today.
We're at the second of our roadshows for our Autism Ambassador groups, and we're looking at what we do to calm the chaos. All of our events are all about encouraging our children to see the strengths and the great talents of our autistic individuals and the uniqueness that they have.
We wanted our conference to be about how we as autistic people navigate the world. So the world is sometimes a really chaotic place, and sometimes it's not designed for us. Sometimes it is hard to get to where you're trying to be.
So we get to talk to some specific people who express how what they do helps them relax and help eases the chaos.
When life feels chaotic, games offer structure, progress and control. You can pause when you need to. You can take things at your own pace, set your own challenges. You can choose an environment that feels safe for you.
Being neurodivergent myself, it's very hard to switch off and come away from it. So it's like I need to finish what I'm doing, whether it's schoolwork or revision, or whether it's building an amazing castle in Minecraft or something. You need to finish it. Just knowing that you can just pause and take a step back, play with the dog, bounce on a trampoline, talk to someone, or just sit quietly somewhere else, listen to music.
I always thought about being autistic when I was a teenager, and I got called lots of different names because he didn't really understand what was going on. I love drawing, and I used to draw a lot with my dad, who was also an illustrator, and it was a really soothing, calming thing that we would do.
Often our autism ambassadors might have a family member who's autistic. They might be autistic themselves. They might know somebody who's autistic. One of their friends might be autistic. So it's really about building that understanding across the wider peer group, not just for autistic people.
So I've got an autistic brother, and I know how much it feels because I'm autistic as well. I do special breathing, running, and just calming myself down, like deep breaths, counting to 10.
The things that I feel calm with, I just like building stuff in Minecraft. It's very fun and everything. Yeah.
If you're with an adult or a trusted person, or your parents or your uncle or your grandparents, you should tell them that you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, and they'll do their best to get you someplace quiet.
I just sit there and I'm just on my little computer, and I'm just continuing on what I'm doing and not focused on all the chaos and all that.
We can colour or have a little run around, or just look at the sky.
Creativity is key for, relaxation. For so many people, for years and years, people have been colouring books and drawing and things, and creativity in gaming is the same thing.
Calming is very important, like mental health and everything, because you need to relax. You can't always be uptight and on guard. You need to relax, and calming the chaos is a good way to relax, just to let your mind breathe for a bit.
Our Autism Ambassador groups are not uniquely available to autistic individuals. They are for neurotypical students and pupils, as well as those who have a diagnosis or recognise themselves as having sensory differences, social communication differences.
I feel that it's really important for our children to understand a range of differences across the community.
It allows children to attend school, to thrive there, to feel included, and to have good self-esteem, really, I would say.
Autism isn't celebrated as much in the world as it kind of should be. There aren't many events of people with autism.
It means a lot to me to learn about other people and other people's personalities and how different people's brains work.
It's quite fascinating to learn from people who have autism or ADHD, and to find out how they do stuff to calm them down.
For a long time, I think our autistic young people and indeed people that were neurodiverse haven't felt seen or heard or celebrated. So I think this event is empowering our young people of the future to have successful lives.
We find that the support that's come through the Autism in Schools project has given them a space where they can stop masking. Most of the staff who've been at these events are here because they recognise these unique differences of our autistic children and want to celebrate those differences and support them to focus on their strengths, but also for the children to recognise them and get better at being able to self-advocate and say what they need and how people can help them and what they like to do.
I hope that they feel empowered. I hope that they feel seen and celebrated for their strengths and that they feel a connection with others in the autistic community.
We don't want to be perpetuating the tragedy narrative that some people have around autism. It's not a bad thing, it's just a thing. It's like being left-handed or having blue eyes. You might need different scissors, and that's okay. But you need to know that there are different scissors in order to ask for them.